And number 1 is Apple Tree, ridden by John Reed. The Blinker de Zood is number 2, Walter Swinburne rides. Richard of York, Sylvain Guyot, wears a white sash, Sheikh Mohammed, with 4 runners in the race. Lando, ridden by Michael Roberts. Hernando by Cash Asmussen. Then Vertamont, de Dominic Burff. Big Tobin Blinker, one of the outsiders, Maurizio Pasquale rides. From Brazil, number 8, Much Better, ridden by Jorge Ricardo. White Muzzle, Yutaka Taki rides horse number 9. Intrepidity, Pateterie win the yellow sash. Then we have Only Royale, Frankie Dettori. Can he make it, even by his standards, a day to remember? The Blinker Bright Moon is ridden by Olivier Bellier. Number 13 is Dancien, Yukio Okabe. Then wearing a blue sash, we have number 14, Carnegie and Thierry Jarnet. King's Theatre is ridden by Mick Kinane in the first colours of Sheikh Mohammed. Broadway Flyer, now in the ownership of Mr. S. Al Kabir, trained by John Hills, ridden by brother Michael, and that's wearing a green sash to distinguish it from Apple Tree. Celtic Arms is ridden by Jérôme Mosse, Milcom by Jean-Van Dubosc. Sierra Madre is wearing a red sash worn by Freddie Head to distinguish it from Celtic Arms, and completing the lineup, Truly a Dream, ridden by Guy Guignard.
And you can get 3 to 1 the field, 3 to 1 coupled, Carnegie, Intrepidity, King's Theatre and Richard of York. But further support for White Muzzle, trying to become the 5th horse, runner-up in the Arc 1 year, to go that crucial 1 place better the next. Milcom, the French public are on him, 4.6 to 1, with Hernando and Boutin 6.4 to 1, 6.8 to 1, Only Royal. That's British money on Dettori and Cumanis Ville. Celtic Arms and Sierra Madre coupled, 8.3 to 1. Looking for the outsiders now, 14.4 to 1 Apple Tree and the Teleconnections and Ledger runner-up Broadway Flyer. Those 2 are coupled. If you're on one, you're on the other. Azoud and Michael Stout, 20.8 to 1. Much Better from Brazil, a very short price. That's 150 to 1 in Britain. It's just over 20 to 1 here. Bright Moon, 23.6 to 1. The German horse Lando is double carpet, 33 to 1. 50 Verdemand, nearly 75 to 1 Truly a Dream, 86 to 1 Big Tobin, and Dancien 100 to 1. But remember, Star Appeal was 119 to 1 when he won in 1975.
Couple for betting purposes, which is York White Sash, but they race away. Dancien was slow to go, and they burst out of the stalls, and Dancien taken back through the field. We expect Broadway Flyer to go up and make the running, and he's doing just that, setting a good pace. 2 out wide, Sierra Madre. King's Theatre holds a position. Zood, Milcom in a good position. The last quarter mile is vital for him. Intrepidity just ahead of Carnegie. Then comes Bright Moon shuffling down the pack. We have Only Royale. Hernando on the outside is Celtic Arms, and then wide of these is Big Tobin. And at this stage, White Muzzle has only got 3 behind him, and they are Vertamont, Much Better, and the slow starting Dancier. But it's Broadway Flyer leading in the white jacket. On the outside, the grey horse is Sierra Madre. Between the pair, Intrepidity in the yellow, would you believe it, sash. And then running the rail is King's Theatre. Behind that one comes Azoud. On the outside is the white sash of Richard of York, and this massive maroon pressed by Milcom. And then behind these comes Bright Moon, settled mid-division. Apple Tree is in mid-division too. White Muzzle last but one, giving his horse a lot to do as they continue through the first half mile and begin a right-handed turn. And it's Broadway Flyer in the lead from Intrepidity on the outside, sharing second place there with King's Theatre. Then on the outside, Sierra Madre and Celtic Arms, and just in behind these we have Landa, who's running wide, and they go past the halfway stage, and Broadway Flyer has kicked clear by about 6 to 8 lengths. We're looking at the chasing group now. There's Broadway Flyer and running the rail is King's Theatre, then Intrepidity, and on the outside races Celtic Arms, Azoud, and then just behind these comes Milcom. Lando on the outside, but Broadway Flyer is cleared by 6 as they come down, with just one more turn to take in the 40 Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. For this Broadway Flyer clear from King's Theatre, Intrepidity and Richard of York, and then just in behind these comes Sierra Madre, travelling well. White Muzzle starting to pick up, but is going to spin wide as they start to turn in, and it's Broadway Flyer still clear by 4. Intrepidity the outside of King's Theatre, then comes Azoud on the outside. Milcom, the unbeaten horse, with a run, trying to come with a run. Richard of York, Apple Tree starts to pick up, and they're coming to take Broadway Flyer, who can't hold on. It's King's Theatre and Richard of York, and on the outside Bright Moon with a dash. Here comes Hernando bursting through the pack in dark blue, and Carnegie's in the front rank too, come down towards the winning line, and Hernando flashing through the inside of Carnegie. as they race up towards the line. Carnegie, Hernando the 1-2, then Apple Tree, and behind that one Azud. Then came home Bright Moon just in front of Only Royale. Then came White Muzzle and Landau Milcom, followed through by King's Theatre and then Sierra Madre. Vertemont was last but one, and last of all was Dancienne. And so the result of this, the Forte Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, an international race which has been won by number 14 Carnegie, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, this one trained by Andre Fabre, a fifth ride in the race for Thierry Jarnet, who's won it. And in this international race, the only way of distinguishing them is that stupid little blue band. Second horse home, I think, is Hernando. Here goes Carnegie with a rush on the outside, then through on the inside is Hernando, the blue, well, the blue with the light blue cross belts. And as they race up toward the line, it's going to be Carnegie who's the winner. Hernando is second. Through on the inside, the white jacket Apple Tree. Also in the firing line, Azud, the blue, darker blue. Nearest to us, the paler blue is Bright Moon. And those are the leading five, the first five home in the Forte Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. Let's confirm the result then of this, the Forte Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. It's a win for number 14 Carnegie in the colours of the blue sashed colours of Sheikh Mohammed, trained by Andre Fabre, for whom it is a third win in the race following Trompolino and Subotica, ridden by Thierry Jarnet, who rode Subotica. Second horse home was number 5 Hernando, brought with a determined late rush by Cas Asmussen, who rode Hernando. And the third horse home is Apple Tree, ridden by John Reed.